Hi folks, well, I've not done one of these for a couple of weeks. Chelsea beating Brighton 3-0. Um, I couldn't make it. I'm going against Burnley and against Slavia Prague, but I couldn't make the Brighton game. From the television, the home support sounded brilliant when we went 3-0 up. But to be honest, I don't expect much else. Nowadays. There's a quarter of Chelsea fans that support, and the others are just there. I don't know, to expect a win, to criticise, to be negative, to boo, to shout Sarri out, anything other than during that 90 minutes supporting the team. After 90 minutes, don't care what you do. Don't like Sarri, boo him, abuse him, because that's what a lot of people seem to be doing. I saw a bit of footage. The bloke's a human being and he's doing a job. I saw someone giving him some real grief, and if you stood outside his work and called him all the B's and C's under the sun when he come out to go and get in his car, I wonder how he'd like it. But yeah, Sarri. Sarri in, Sarri out. I keep seeing on Twitter and all the social forums. At the moment, he's in. So shall we try and support him? And if we don't like what he's done in that 90 minutes at the end of the game, then boo away to your heart's content. But during that 90 minutes, shall we lay off of him and the team? Maybe even shout, "Come on, Chelsea," something like that. Something that actually supports. Just a novel idea. But yeah, 3-0, and I thought we played really, really well. And to be honest, it's what we've been crying out for a lot of the season. You've got Hazard on one side who takes on all the responsibility of breaking down sides, and he can't do it every time. And so having hudson-odoi on the other wing, I think out of him and Willian, I mean, Willian, I like him on the left. If we didn't have Hazard, I'd stick Willian there. But I think Hudson-Odoi can play either side. He's that good. A little bit of pace. Yeah, first half he wasn't great. I'll grant you, but he grew into the game. I mean, even though he's played for England, he must have been nervous his first start at Chelsea, particularly after all the uproar that his agent caused during the January transfer window. He's going to Bayern Munich, this, that, and the other. So when you're a young lad, 18, and you've got an agent really heaping pressure on you like that, turned a lot of supporters against you at the time. And obviously, couldn't have done much to. The agent probably thought it was blackmailing Chelsea, but all it really would have done would have probably made the manager more determined not to pick him. But anyway, he picked him, and he was great. And I think Ruben Loftus-Cheek proved beyond all possible doubt that he's probably better than Barkley and Kovacic put together. And what I like about him is he always does it no matter what game. It doesn't matter if he's playing a good side or a bad side. He always puts in the same sort of performance. He's strong, which gives us a bit of power in that midfield for a change. And what a finish. Hazard's finish was great, but what a finish for that goal against Brighton. So yeah, Christensen pretty safe at the back. We never had a lot to do, did he? Really, you got to judge him against your top your fellow top six sides. But I like Christensen, and the only way he's going to get any better is by playing him. Reece James winning the Championship Player of the Year. It's looking good, and everyone forgets about Clark, Salter, and De Silva, who are out on loan as well. And I'll tell you what, you should watch some of the footage of them. They really are doing it week in, week out, and I think they're definitely squad members. I mean, I played De Silva instead of Alonso now. I'd brought him back in January. He's only a young lad, but let's face it, we're not setting the world alight. I would say, there you go. Because I think we've got another little Ashley Cole there. I really do. Keep a lookout for him. And that's about it, really. Apart from, another chance to have a go at the players. The night after they played Brighton, they went to a nightclub. Oh, shock, horror. Don't play till Monday. And they've been to a nightclub. I've stood with Kerry Dixon in a nightclub. He's been drinking orange all night. So, it was days before footballers weren't allowed to have a life. When they were on decent money, but not this stupid money they're on now. He drank orange all night. He had a day off the next day. I'm sure when he went to training the day after, he was fine. But if he'd been pictured coming out of Ronell's nightclub, a mate of mine knew him well when I was standing chatting, and a drink all night. But if he'd been spotted coming out the club, he would have been a pisshead who wasn't responsible because there was a game the next Saturday, and if he'd left with a woman, he would have been, I don't know, starting a harem. I don't know. Whatever. But we got on social media, slating them. I've seen Peter Osgood and Alan Hudson fall out of the Raven in Battersea. If Laurie Dempsey watches this, it was his dad's pub. In actual fact, I got Peter Osgood's autograph, which was like that. And then when I saw there was a profile on Peter Osgood in a magazine called Shoot that used to come out, and I used to get every week. And when I saw Peter Osgood's autograph, it looked nothing like the one I'd got that he'd scrawled when he fell out of the pub. But there you go. That's my Peter Osgood story. And what else? Oh yeah, Drinkwater's been in for some stick. Oh dear. Drinkwater's been in for some stick. He got enticed from Leicester when he was in the England squad and a regular at Leicester. We bought him. He got injured. He couldn't get in the side. He can't get in the side. When we signed him, he signed a contract for the wages. And now, some of our fans expect him to put a transfer request in because he's costing us too much money every week and he's not playing. What is wrong with these people? What is wrong with them? I reckon they must have to knock doors every night to find out where they live. So, West Ham Monday. And always a tricky game. But do you know what? I've got a good feeling about it. I don't expect him to play the same team because we're talking Sarri. And I'm not Sarri in, not Sarri out. I'm Sarri on the fence and give the bloke a bit of respect. That's what I am. Give him a bit of respect as a human being. And at the end of the season, I'm sure if he doesn't come up with the goods, if we don't win the Europa League or we don't win we don't get in the top four, he'll be gone anyway. So all you little nitpickers will have your way anyway. But just try supporting him and supporting the team before, yeah? It'd be a brilliant idea and an innovation to some people. So West Ham, yeah, I don't expect him to play the same side because we all know what Sarri's like now. I expect Willian to replace Hudson-Odoi or Pedro to replace him. And round about the 67th to 70th minute, they'll be swapped over. Willian will be on for Pedro, or Pedro will be on for Willian. I expect probably Kovacic to be back in the midfield, and around about the 60th, 70th minute, we will probably see Ruben Loftus-Cheek. But I think whatever side we pick, we should be able to get a result at West Ham, and we need it. We need it. I'm thinking we're either gonna, if we can get a draw at Old Trafford, which I think we can, and scrape a draw at Liverpool and win the rest of our games, I think we're there. I really do. But it's winning those, isn't it? Chelsea always let you down. But let's support them.